The United States just attacked Venezuela's capital.
Historic U.S. military operation was carried out.
President Trump declared as U.S. Special Forces pulled off the unthinkable, capturing Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro and his wife in a daring midnight raid on Caracas. Indicted for flooding America with cocaine, the strongman who defied warnings for years now faces justice on U.S. soil. How did America pull off one of the boldest captures in history? What happens to Venezuela next? Fate awaits this oil-rich nation. Flashes of smoke rising from military bases. Handcuffed Maduro boarding a U.S. warship. Jubilant crowds in Miami waving flags. President Trump declaring victory. Protests erupting worldwide. What led to this dramatic fall? And what happens to Venezuela now? Nicolas Maduro rose from bus driver to president, inheriting power from Hugo Chavez in 2013. Charismatic yet authoritarian, he promised socialist revolution but delivered economic collapse. Hyperinflation soared, millions fled, and oil-rich Venezuela became synonymous with hunger. Beside him stood Cilia Flores, lawyer, fierce defender. Together, they built an inner circle, accused of turning the nation into a narco state. By 2025, U.S. indictments painted Maduro as head of the Cartel de los Soles, flooding America with cocaine while arming allies with illegal weapons. A $50 million bounty hung over his head.
Nicolas Maduro was indicted in 2020 in the United States. He is not the legitimate president of Venezuela. That's not just us saying it. The first Trump administration, the Biden administration, the second Trump administration, none of those three recognized him. He's not recognized by the European Union and multiple countries around the world. He is a fugitive of American justice with a $50 million reward.
Tensions escalated under President Trump's second term. Naval buildups, seized drug boats, sanctions tightened. Maduro defied warnings, clinging to power after a disputed 2024 election.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espera en Miraflores. No hace tarde llegar, cobarde.
The stakes, ending a regime blamed for humanitarian crisis. Then, everything changed overnight. Months of secret planning unfolded. Intelligence tracked Maduro's every move, his meals, pets, routines.
Let me talk a little bit about the preparation. After months of work by our intelligence teammates to find Maduro and understand how he moved, where he lived, where he traveled, what he ate, what he wore, what were his pets.
On January 3rd, 2026, under darkness, strikes neutralized air defenses at Fuerte Tuna and La Carlota bases. Power grids flickered out across Caracas, plunging the city into blackout. Helicopters skimmed waves at low altitude, evading radar. Delta Force, armed with blowtorches for steel doors, approached the presidential fortress in the capital's heart. Guards fired back. One chopper took hits but pressed on. Inside, chaos erupted as troops breached walls. Maduro nearly reached his safe room. Sources describe him and Flores yanked from bed, surprised in nightclothes. No prolonged firefight. Resistance crumbled swiftly. Blindfolded and cuffed, the couple surrendered. Transferred to helicopters, they lifted off amid tracer fire illuminating the skyline. Extracted to the USS Iwo Jima offshore, Maduro appeared subdued in photos, ear protection, water bottle in hand. Back home, Vice President Delcy Rodriguez demanded proof of life on state TV, declaring emergency protocols. Loyalists rallied in streets, armed militias patrolled. Yet opposition exiles celebrated. Internationally, China and Iran condemned state terrorism. Cuba mobilized protests. Russia sought clarification. Democrats warned of precedent for foreign leaders. Republicans hailed justice served. By dawn, the couple arrived in New York. Stewart Air Base, then helicopter to Manhattan. DEA agents escorted a shackled Maduro past cameras. Unsealed indictments charged narco-terrorism conspiracy, cocaine importation, illegal machine guns. Prosecutors alleged decades of trafficking tons into the US, enriching family networks. Trump announced interim oversight. America would guide transition, tapping oil resources for rebuilding.
Transition, so we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. So we are going to run the country. Couldn't produce very much because their infrastructure was so bad. So we'll be selling large amounts of oil to other countries, many of whom are using it now, but I would say many more will come.
Venezuelans awoke to silence in Caracas, mixed with cautious hope abroad. The raid lasted under 30 minutes. No US fatalities, though Venezuelan casualties reported. Exiles in Florida danced, chanting liberty. Maduro's era, marked by loyalty to Chavez's vision, yet stained by corruption, ended abruptly. Flores, once parliamentary powerhouse, shared his downfall. This operation echoed past interventions but enforced existing warrants. Yet questions persist. Will transition bring stability or spark insurgency? Fade on Maduro's perp walk, flags waving in celebration and protest. A new chapter dawns for Venezuela's people. History will judge if this bold move restored democracy or ignited broader conflict. What price for justice? The world watches closely.